really disturbing footage of Bieber, Odell Beckham, and Trey Songz.
Yes.
Like, and Trey's like literally sitting there playing Lookout.
Playing Lookout as Justin Bieber goes down on Odell.
The boy came up with his mouth wet.
Mouth wet.
What?
Dribbling.
In a shocking revelation, 50 Cent has publicly confirmed allegations that Sean Diddy Combs sexually abused both Justin Bieber and Usher. And what 50 has to say about it is nothing short of jaw-dropping, shedding new light on a story that has already rocked the entertainment world. Viewers are left questioning just how deep this controversy really runs, and what it could mean for Hollywood's most powerful figures.
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they love me and, just turn their back on you in a second. So if she ever needs me, I'm gonna be here for her. But yeah, just protecting those moments because people take for granted encounters and
50 Cent has long held a contentious relationship with Sean Diddy Combs, dating back to the moment he realized the mogul's darker side. In a revealing interview on the Enthusiast podcast with Lincoln Salazar, 50 explained that he never attended any of Diddy's infamous parties, noting that he and virtually every other industry insider knew what was really happening behind closed doors. His candid remarks provide a rare glimpse into the hidden dynamics of Hollywood's elite and the pervasive culture of secrecy surrounding these events.
Did he do it, right?
Yeah.
I know
He did
you've been heavy on social
No, he
media
did it.
talking about
He
it.
did it. And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before it actually.
Oh, you've been saying this for a long time now. And then no one was, they're just, why is he saying this? And now it's coming out like crazy. I mean,
But I also didn't participate. I also didn't go to those parties.
Yeah.
So a lot of the celebrity culture that you don't hear saying anything is because they participated to a degree.
Was there a reason you never went to those parties back in the day? Obviously, I know what was going on there, but is there a reason you never did?
I'm just not with all that freaky shit. Like all of the stuff that he's doing, I'm not into that type of stuff. I'm just a little more, maybe you could say basic or normal.
Singer Jaguar Wright has also come forward, sharing her firsthand experiences and shedding light on the chaotic environment surrounding Sean Diddy Combs. According to Wright, she witnessed men screaming and running from Diddy, offering a disturbing glimpse into the fear and tension that reportedly permeated his inner circle. Her testimony adds another layer to the growing narrative, revealing just how intense and unsettling the atmosphere around these events could be.
They're both bisexual, they do weird things in their house, and young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills, Bashir Gray, left that house screaming. August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick. He needed a
This aligns closely with accounts from multiple alleged victims over the years. Even industry giants like Usher and Justin Bieber reportedly feared speaking out about the abuse they allegedly endured. While Usher has never directly stated that Diddy sexually abused him, he has revealed in interviews that he witnessed things no child should ever have to see, hinting at the disturbing reality behind the glitz and glamour. These admissions underscore the climate of fear and silence that has long surrounded Diddy's inner circle.
Moved to New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you
New
over
York
to something
City.
called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's what it
Camp.
was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In
to
the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I
Come
mean,
on.
but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you
I
seeing?
went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild. It was,
So nobody
it was
tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't
But
say
you
that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't necessarily understand it.
Biggie Smalls was there.
Biggie Smalls was there. Lil' Kim, Craig Mack.
All these people are hanging around.
Yeah, man. Faith Evans. Jodeci,
were
Mary J.
okay?
Blige. They didn't know nothing about this shit.
Oh.
I was having a good time. You know what I mean?
Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you humble somewhat? Or are you just like, can you stay up till 4 a.m. with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them.
And what do you have money? What's going on?
I mean, I had like per diem.
Yeah.
I had like, you know,
What
like
a
living.
life.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
14 years old. You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy camp?
Hell no.
In a 2004 interview with Rolling Stone, Usher reportedly described being introduced to sexual situations by Sean Diddy Combs at just 13 years old. He claimed the environment was shocking and pervasive. Puff introduced me to a totally different set of sexual experiences. There were always people around, and you never knew what you might walk into. Sometimes entire rooms were engaged in orgies, he said. Yet, despite experiencing such trauma firsthand, and even publicly stating he would never send his own son to Diddy, allegations from Jaguar Wright suggest that Usher played a pivotal role in Justin Bieber's early career, eventually sending him to Puffy Flavor Camp. According to Wright, Usher discovered Bieber, began managing him, and then allegedly handed him over to Diddy, perpetuating a cycle that has since come under intense scrutiny.
Actually, someone made reference to the fact that Diddy trying to get at Bieber the way he was trying to get at Bieber was looking a little predatory. And then Usher came in and discovered it and managed him and got custody of him and promised to look after him. And then he sent him to the diddler. They're both bisexual. They do weird things in their house. And young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills. Bashir Gray. Left that house screaming. August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick. He needed that.
Sean Diddy Combs has long been one of the most powerful figures in the entertainment industry. Within Hollywood, it was widely understood that a career could only flourish with Diddy's approval. Some of the biggest names in entertainment, including Jennifer Lopez, Jay-Z, Will Smith, and even Leonardo DiCaprio, were known to publicly support him, cementing his influence across music, film, and pop culture. His reach was unparalleled, and this network of high-profile allies helped make Diddy one of the most untouchable figures in Hollywood.
Funny, y'all. Yeah. And it's different than when it was 2016. You know, the game has been elevated. As we can tell, there's no expense being spared. We had a black billionaire's lunch. Yeah. You understand?
Right.
And we here together, and we gonna keep staying together. We getting tighter. You know what I'm saying? And united we stand. And ain't nothing else to us. Black excellence.
And I'm sure that's probably not public information yet, but who's the person that's number one on that invitation list?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
And I can get on that list,
Yes,
right?
without a doubt, you are invited.
That is so generous of you. Cheers to that.
See you at the White.
In one striking anecdote, it was revealed that Leonardo DiCaprio was at the very top of Diddy's exclusive invitation list. Guests were reportedly handpicked with precision, and insiders claim that anyone lucky enough to make the list was considered part of Hollywood's elite inner circle. Shockingly, Diddy allegedly openly acknowledged that activities at his parties were illegal, even joking about the possibility that he could one day face arrest. This brazen attitude underscores just how untouchable and fearless he appeared, even while orchestrating events that many now say concealed a much darker reality.
They won't even give me a permit for the parties, man. They don't want me to throw the parties no more. But we ain't gonna stop. We're gonna keep on having fun, bringing people together from all walks of life. We're gonna hear about my parties. They're gonna be shutting them down. They're gonna probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things just because we wanna have a good time. You know, whenever you bring up a different element into people's environment, things that broaden people's horizons, people get intimidated. There's a lot of people out there that feel intimidated by it. It ain't nothing but break it down racial barriers, break it down generation barriers. People from all walks of life. Ron Perlman talking to Jay-Z talking to, you know what I'm saying? It just goes on and on. You know, it's just like people from all walks of life connecting and getting together. Yes.
Your parties are the hottest ticket in town. People dying to get into your party. How does that make you feel?
I mean, it's cool. You know, it doesn't make me feel any way special. It doesn't make me feel like a bigger person. It just, It just makes me feel like I know how to throw.
Interview 8. Interestingly, one reason Diddy may have felt so untouchable could be tied to the leverage he allegedly held over other celebrities. Back in 1999, Diddy and J.O. were reportedly the main suspects in a shooting that tragically claimed one life. While Jennifer Lopez was never formally charged, Jaguar Wright has claimed there is evidence suggesting J.Lo may have been involved, and that Diddy allegedly helped her evade legal consequences. Some observers speculate that this could explain why J.Lo has remained silent, despite being closely connected to Diddy for nearly 3 years. This alleged incident highlights how power, influence, and secrets may have kept Hollywood's elite complicit and quiet.
Jennifer Lopez had to do was marry a white boy, Oscar winner, for people to stop remembering that she had a gun in her pocketbook. She had gunshot residue on her hands the night that Natanya was shot at that club. For all we know, that bullet came from the gun that was in her hand. And not once has she spoken up for the betterment of that woman. Not once has she donated to her family or for her medical bills that she's still paying, or say something in her defense to stop Puffy from gaslighting her and trying to put hits out on her because he was afraid that maybe one day they would open the case and she still has the bullet fragments in her face. Like J-Lo has said nothing. Nothing. You really thought that just running off and marrying Ben Affleck was going to take you out of the Diddy downfall? But it saved her the first time, though, didn't it? Because as soon as that club was over and as soon as they finished interrogating her, when she sat there and cried like a baby, I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail. Benny Medina put her with that drunk white boy until she ran him off. Like, there are people sitting here screaming out at the toll that the atrocities that Sean Combs has done to their lives, and you're trying to avoid your part in the story or the fact that you never spoke up. You know, you want to tell people on the low and put it out there that the movie was about you getting away from Puffy, but you didn't think about the trail of girls that you left behind. What happens to Cassie if J-Lo had said something to Diddler back then? Would Cassie have ever been a victim? Answer me that. Because that situation happened in the late 90s. That situation happened before Aaliyah passed away, and Aaliyah passed away in 2001. He didn't get with Cassie until 2009, 15 years after he was with Jennifer. If she had to come forward about the abuse that she suffered in a relationship with Sean Combs, Cassie would never have gone through what she's gone through. J-Lo being a stand is Cassie not getting punted in a fucking hole.
Allegations have also surfaced claiming that Jennifer Lopez may have participated in sexual activities, including orgies, during her time with Sean Diddy Combs. According to sources, her PR team has worked to distance her from the unfolding Diddy controversy, aiming to minimize any potential fallout. These claims, while unverified, have added another layer of intrigue to a story already filled with shocking allegations and high-profile secrecy.
Speaking of
This is love.
I saw a guy on the internet the other day who said he used to be your security guard, who said that when you were dating J-Lo, Will Smith and Jada tried to pick her up on a threesome and you were gonna beat up Will Smith. Is that true?
Yo, this show has gotten crazier since the last time I was here. No,
it's all about love, though. That's not true.
You really heard that? Nah.
What? Yeah, I watched it on the internet. You're telling me I can't believe everything I read?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Jimmy, I thought we was friends. Where did this?
Unlike many celebrities who reportedly feared speaking out due to what Diddy might know about them, 50 Cent never held back. He has consistently been outspoken, claiming that he recognized aspects of Diddy's behavior around men that, in his words, revealed personal truths Diddy kept hidden. 50's willingness to confront these issues head-on has set him apart, making him one of the few voices willing to challenge one of Hollywood's most powerful figures.
Now, Fifth, when you continuously call Puff gay, Does that affect
No.
your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said.
Let me read it,
Okay,
Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January 19th.
That's why he says things. He doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he says something fabulous and he goes, yo, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party. What is he talking about? That's the kind of stuff that when people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable. Like he said something to me one time, a long time ago, at Chris Lighty's wedding. He told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out. No, dude, take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
After Sean Diddy Combs' indictment, 50 Cent took to Twitter with his trademark bluntness, posting, "Here I am keeping good company with that Drew Barrymore TV, and I don't have 1,000 bottles of lube at the house." He also shared a photo of Diddy being arrested, captioned, "Now it's not Diddy doing it, it's Diddy done. They don't come like that unless they got a case." According to 50, it's not a question of if Diddy will face consequences. It's a matter of when, suggesting that Hollywood insiders have long known the truth. Allegations claim that Diddy has been confessing to misconduct since 2002, yet his confidence remains unwavering. Damon Williams, U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, has reportedly indicated that Diddy possesses recordings of alleged victims, which he allegedly used to pressure people into silence. Political commentator Candace Owens has stated that Diddy's connections to influential figures, including former Presidents Obama and Trump, may have further bolstered his sense of protection, creating a perception that he is a safeguarded figure, akin to Jeffrey Epstein before his downfall. Observers note Diddy's unnerving composure, with reports of him laughing casually on the roadside just 30 minutes before his arrest. Perhaps most shocking are allegations that Diddy may have been grooming his own stepson. On the Art of Dialogue podcast, Freddie P reacted to the claims, stating that he witnessed suspicious behavior involving Diddy and his stepson, adding yet another disturbing layer to an already explosive story.
How were you so infatuated with a child that wasn't yours? Were you grooming that little boy? I don't even want to start those conversations because that's not your child. You know what I'm saying? And for you to keep him that close, it's like you kept him that close because he might got your secrets because he's not your child. So if he's not your child and you that type of person with that type of character, you don't mind actually doing it to him when he finally reaches a certain age because he's not yours. And you know in your mind he's not yours. And now you keep him real close to you. You make sure he don't go to his daddy. Why? You make sure he's separated with him and you provide him with everything he wants. Why? You got one of them little Michael Jackson secrets. He got one of them secrets that he can't tell nobody because his legacy, his manhood gonna be, and not only that, his brother no gonna look at him crazy. Only Puffy know, only God and Puffy.
About Quincy, right?
I don't know. All I'm gonna say is, I don't know.
I'll be sure, son.
All I'm gonna say is, who's infatuated with another man's son now, like that? Like that seemed like grooming to me. I got, oh, that's his daughter's brothers. Get the fuck out of here, huh? Plenty of daughters got brothers. Go show one man that do it. That ain't in the household with him. Like I'm saying, like I'm not married to your mother. If I'm married to your mother, then yeah, f your daddy. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't there, I'm here. But I'm not married to your mother. You actually my stepson. I keep you with me. I treat you like what for? I want to know what Justin Bieber, I want to know. Justin Bieber, look at his life change. His man life, that man is terrified of Puffy. I seen the video. I'm in the streets, dog. People know, fear, dog.
Now that Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested, the question on everyone's mind is, will Justin Bieber testify against him? Or will Diddy manage to evade accountability once again? The stakes couldn't be higher, and the outcome could reshape Hollywood's inner circle forever. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay updated on every shocking development in this ongoing saga.